Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to today's MATIC video update for Friday for February, and let's talk about it very quickly now. First things first, okay, business picks up as usual, and we saw a downtrend. Let's visit the history a little bit of what's going on into the market. Just hiding in the EMAs once again. you know let's talk about it. So here we are, and we've already spoken about the loss of an ascending triangle in the past as well, where you had this kind of a big fake out, and then you made a head and shoulders, and then boom, you came to the downside. Now ever since this time, you were actually in an uptrend, and I'm going to show you that uptrend kind of trend line. So here we are, and this was your sorry, not that one. Yeah, so from here to here, you were in an uptrend, and as you were bouncing, you went up, came down, touched the uptrend, went down, came for the support, came down again, a support, came down, support, came down, lost the support, and ever since you've even lost the ascending triangle, right? So things are not looking good for MATIC at this point of time. So there is no confirmation of going to the upside. So what's the bullish scenario? I already told you, cross the $2, backtest the $1.9 basically, and then from here we're gonna continue our journey to the $3 and the $4. Okay, so opportunity are endless into the market. Just wait for the time for confirmation as well, because what is confirmed at this point of time, I'm gonna tell you, is not bullish. At least at this point of time, as the time I'm recording this video, is that what is confirmed is a bear flag, simple put. Okay, and you haven't crossed this bear flag for me to even say you're flipping bullish anymore. As long as you're just at the 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, no, it's not something interesting. It's not interesting to me, because you are still technically below a bear flag. Very simple. So to invalidate these things, you cross the bear flag, you cross this ascending triangle, and then from there you cancel the downtrend. Simple. You're reversing an uptrend, and then from there you cancel the trend until you make a new friend. Very simple. Even many traders say this. Okay, now here we are, and then to the EMAs, there's the 10 EMA actually restricting the prices to go to the upside. So as long as you're below the 10 EMA, you're actually not looking good. You're not really looking good. And one more thing, the volume again, right? So here we are with the volume, and there has been no buyers in any this typical situation. So from here, you're actually going to the upside. I know it's a green candle to get you interested, but the thing is that when you feel safe because you want to buy, then probably you're just buying a green candle, which is very, very dangerous right now. And weekend is approaching, by the way. Today's Friday, so weekends are not really good and favorable for trading anything. So you're going down, the volume is going down, and the prices are moving up. So basically there's more chances of actually having some fake pumps, and it has been like this ever since before. Even here I was telling you the prices were going up and the volume was going down. So what happened next? Boom, you went to the downside again. The volume is down, the price is up. In some few days, if that's the case, you're going to see a mini fall like that. Now I don't necessarily suppose that you're going to have like sharp drops all of a sudden, like you drop to the downside. Maybe that can happen, but the thing is that you will go very slowly to the downside. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we've actually seen this before. This one is repeated, by the way. I just noticed this right now. So let's remove the volume and the EMAs right there. So here we are, and what just happened back here? Do you see these three candles? What happened here is almost nearly identical to what is happening right here once again. So you actually had red candle, this one, and then this one. So that's another cheat sheet. Same red candle, same kind of dragonfly candlestick, and then you're potentially putting in another doji, so that tomorrow you can go to the downside, and then you can continue up, then you go down, up, and then you go down, up, and then you go down. Now, the technical target, of course, out of this bear flag is taking you down and dragging you down to hell, all the way down to 0.975. So I'm not actually interested to say that MATIC is looking good to continue to the upside as well. That's really, really dangerous. Now, by the way, Bitcoin, watch the update, as I said today. And Bitcoin is also doing the same thing. It's technically still in a downtrend. And now I do notice that there could be a small trend line here. So who knows? You came down like this, went up, you came down like this, maybe move again to the sideways like this to the 1.7, and then touch the trend line and then move to the downside as well. So I'm actually going to leave this trend line intact, because this is actually something that could be playing out. So yeah, you're gonna see you know, sideways movement, and potentially the 20, and let's say, is it the 55? Yeah, the 55 is actually within this, you know, yellow line on the daily. So who knows, cross the 10, cross the 20, go to the 55 and touch the 55 as resistance, and the yellow line is resistance right there, and then boom, you continue to the downside. But maybe this cannot even happen, because what's going on is that you already broken out of a bear flag right here right now. That's something confirmed. And when you break out of a bear flag, it might take some few days before it actually goes down to the target, but the journey to go here is in play. Let me just tell you that straightforward. Maybe you don't want to hear this, but this channel is meant for honesty, right? And this is an in a technical target. No matter if you're putting some green candles here, a little bit of few days, yes, you're gonna go like this, potentially like this and this and this and this, and then you go down right there. Okay, by 18 March, who knows, by next month, you could still have a very slow death all the way to the downside. Now the question still remains that when you go to the downside, there is a little bit of a bad scenario, and I'm actually going to point this out for you, because there is this kind of one touch here, one touch right there, few touches right here, another touch right there, another touch right here. But basically, if you do go to the 0.975, then you're losing this trend line. Do you see this trend line? You're losing that trend line. And if you close below it, come back for the retest, then you're potentially gonna drop even more. And then that's the bearish scenario for MATIC as well. And I'm actually gonna be making you aware of this beforehand, because this is just how technical analysis work. I'm not saying that you're really gonna go down there. When the time comes, we're gonna talk about it. But the problem is that, you see, the 2.618 is gonna be lost if you actually go to the 0.975, and this is a support. So if you go down, maybe it could be a quick wick, by the way, and then you close above it, and then you stay above it like this, and then you bottom out completely, and then you shoot to the upside. So I'm not necessarily saying that when you come down here, you're just going to continue straight down. No. What I say is two scenarios: you come down, close below it, backtest, fail, and then you continue the downtrend, just like you came here, up, down, up like this, and then you continue just like that. Do you see that? Or Bitcoin goes to that 29,000 department, and MATIC also goes to the 0.975, and then it becomes a quick wick. All right, and then you close above the $1 region, and then from here you consolidate, and then you start to push to the upside. That would be a nice, very favorable scenario. But the problem that I'd say again and again, that this is in play as well. I'm gonna tell you why this is in play. It's because it's very simple. The ascending triangle, you see this, the ascending triangle. When you break out of an ascending triangle, where do you go? Back to where you form that triangle. Just simple, right? So that's just how the chart looks like. We're going to see this one into the future, but at the moment, to me, the downtrend is still in play, and the uptrend of the coin is a little bit difficult to decide that we're going to go to the upside as well. And that's it for today's update. Join the Discord as well if you need some, if you don't want to miss these updates. So subscribe to this channel, follow it, and like the videos as well. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.